Hello, dear all. Welcome back to the Media Deem channel. Today, we have a fascinating topic lined up for you that's sure to enrich your language skills and deepen your understanding of English culture. We're diving into the most common English proverbs, those timeless nuggets of wisdom that offer insights into life, relationships, and human nature. Whether you're a language enthusiast, a student looking to improve your English, or simply curious about the origins of these sayings, this video is for you. Learning the most common English proverbs is essential for improving English language skills. Proverbs provide cultural insight, expand vocabulary, enhance understanding of figurative language, and develop critical thinking skills. They add depth and authenticity to communication, making it more fluent and natural. Proverbs are frequently used by native speakers and included in standardized English language exams. They are also used in literature and help appreciate literary works. Learning proverbs aids in cross-cultural communication and helps bridge cultural gaps. Listening to proverbs being used in context is important because it helps language learners understand how the language is used in everyday conversations. It also helps them learn the correct pronunciation and intonation of words and phrases, which is crucial for effective communication. Moreover, proverbs are a fun and engaging way to learn English. They often use vivid imagery and metaphorical language, making them memorable and enjoyable to learn. By listening to proverbs, language learners can improve their listening skills and expand their vocabulary in a meaningful way. So let's explore the world of the most common English proverbs together. Proverb number 1. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Explanation. It's better to have a small, certain advantage than the possibility of a greater one that may come to nothing. Example. I was offered a job with a higher salary, but I decided to stay with my current job. After all, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Proverb number 2. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Explanation. The strength of a group depends on each individual member. Example. Our team's success relies on everyone performing well. Remember, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Proverb number 3. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Explanation. A true friend is one who helps you when you are in need. Example. When I was sick, Sarah helped me with my groceries. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Proverb number 4. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Explanation. Every large or complex task starts with a small, simple step. Example. Starting my own business seemed daunting, but I remembered that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Proverb number 5. A leopard can't change its spots. Explanation. People cannot change their basic nature. Example. I don't think Mike will ever be punctual. You know, a leopard can't change its spots. Proverb number 6. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Explanation. Eating healthy foods can prevent illnesses. Example. I try to eat an apple every day because, you know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Proverb number 7. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Explanation. A visual representation can convey complex ideas more effectively than words. Example. The infographic explained the process better than the text. Truly, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Proverb number 8. A stitch in time saves 9. Explanation. A timely effort will prevent more work later. Example. Fixing the leaky roof now will save us from more extensive repairs later. Remember, a stitch in time saves 9. Proverb number 9. A watched pot never boils. Explanation. Time seems to pass more slowly when you're waiting for something to happen. Example. Stop staring at the clock. A watched pot never boils. Proverb number 10. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Explanation. Being apart from someone or something for a time can make you appreciate it more. Example. I used to take my hometown for granted, but now that I'm away, I realize that absence makes the heart grow fonder. Proverb number 11. Actions speak louder than words. Explanation. What someone does is more important than what they say they will do. Example. Sarah keeps saying she'll help, but she never shows up. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Proverb number 12. All's fair in love and war. Explanation. In certain situations, like love and war, any behavior is acceptable. Example. I know it seems sneaky, but remember, all's fair in love and war. Proverb number 13. All's well that ends well. Explanation. A successful outcome justifies any previous difficulties or problems. Example. It was a challenging project, but we completed it successfully. All's well that ends well. Proverb number 14. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Explanation. Different people have different ideas about what is beautiful. Example. I don't understand why he likes that painting. I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Proverb number 15. Better late than never. Explanation. It's better to do something late than to not do it at all. Example. I know I'm late to the meeting, but hey, better late than never. Proverb number 16. Better safe than sorry. Explanation. It's wiser to be cautious and careful than to take risks and regret it later. Example. I'll double-check the directions. Better safe than sorry. Proverb number 17. Beggars can't be choosers. Explanation. If you are in need of something, you must accept whatever help is offered, even if it's not exactly what you wanted. Example. I know you wanted a red bike, but this is what's available. Remember, beggars can't be choosers. Proverb number 18. Birds of a feather flock together. Explanation. People with similar interests or characteristics often form groups. Example. I guess it's not surprising they're friends. Birds of a feather flock together. Proverb number 19. Blood is thicker than water. Explanation. Family relationships are stronger than other relationships. Example. I know your friends are important, but remember, blood is thicker than water. Proverb number 20. Charity begins at home. Explanation. You should take care of your own family and close friends before helping others. Example. I know you want to help, but remember, charity begins at home. Proverb number 21. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Explanation. Being clean and tidy is important for physical and spiritual health. Example. Remember to clean your room. Cleanliness is next to godliness, after all. Proverb number 22. Curiosity killed the cat. Explanation. Being too curious or nosy can lead to trouble. Example. I wouldn't ask too many questions if I were you. Curiosity killed the cat. Proverb number 23. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Explanation. Don't harm or show ingratitude to those who help or support you. Example. He may not be perfect, but don't bite the hand that feeds you. Proverb number 24. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Explanation. Don't assume you will succeed or benefit from something until it actually happens. Example. I know you're excited about the job offer, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. Proverb number 25. Don't cry over spilled milk. Explanation. Don't waste time feeling upset about something that cannot be undone or fixed. Example. Yes, the vase is broken, but don't cry over spilled milk. Proverb number 26. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explanation. Don't risk everything on a single venture. Have a backup plan. Example. I know you're confident about the investment, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Proverb number 27. Every cloud has a silver lining. Explanation. There is something positive to be found in every bad situation. Example. Losing the game was tough, but every cloud has a silver lining. We learned a lot from it. Proverb number 28. Every dog has its day. Explanation. Everyone will have success or good luck at some point in their life. Example. Don't worry about him. Every dog has its day. Proverb number 29. Every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost. Explanation. In difficult situations, people will do whatever is necessary to save themselves, even if it means sacrificing others. Example. It's a tough competition out there. Remember, every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost. Proverb number 30. Fortune favors the bold. Explanation. Those who bravely go after what they want are more likely to succeed. Example. I know it's risky, but remember, fortune favors the bold. Proverb number 31. Good things come to those who wait. Explanation. Patience is often rewarded with positive outcomes. Example. I know you're eager for results, but remember, good things come to those who wait. Proverb number 32. Haste makes waste. Explanation. Acting too quickly can result in mistakes that take more time to fix. Example. Slow down and take your time. Haste makes waste, you know. Proverb number 33. Honesty is the best policy. Explanation. It is better to be truthful, even if it is difficult. Example. Yes, it might be hard, but remember, honesty is the best policy. Proverb number 34. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Explanation. If something is working fine, there's no need to change or improve it. Example. The old computer still works perfectly fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Proverb number 35. If the shoe fits, wear it. Explanation. If something applies to you, accept it. Example. She said I was lazy and well, if the shoe fits, wear it. Proverb number 36. If you can't beat them, join them. Explanation. If you cannot outperform or defeat someone, it might be better to cooperate with them. Example. I couldn't convince them otherwise, so I thought, if you can't beat them, join them. Proverb number 37. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Explanation. Sometimes it is best to do things yourself to ensure they are done correctly. Example. I asked for help, but it looks like if you want something done right, do it yourself. Proverb number 38. In for a penny, in for a pound. Explanation. If you are involved in something, especially something risky or difficult, you might as well go all the way. Example. Well, I've already committed so much time to this project. Might as well go in for a penny, in for a pound. Proverb number 39. It's never too late to mend. Explanation. It is never too late to fix a mistake or change for the better. Example. He apologized for his behavior, realizing it's never too late to mend. Proverb number 40. It takes two to tango. Explanation. Both parties involved in a situation are usually responsible for it, especially when it takes a negative turn. Example. They argued, but it takes two to tango, so both were at fault. Proverb number 41. Kill two birds with one stone. Explanation. To accomplish two things with a single action. Example. By working on the project during the flight, she killed two birds with one stone. Proverb number 42. Look before you leap. Explanation. Think carefully about the possible consequences before taking action. Example. Before you invest all your savings, look before you leap. Proverb number 43. Let sleeping dogs lie. Explanation. Avoid interfering in a situation that is currently causing no problems, but could do so if you try to change it. Example. I know you want to ask about his past, but let sleeping dogs lie. Proverb number 44. Make hay while the sun shines. Explanation. Take advantage of favorable circumstances while they last. Example. The market is booming. It's time to make hay while the sun shines. Proverb number 45. Necessity is the mother of invention. Explanation. When the need for something becomes imperative, you are forced to find ways of getting or achieving it. Example. Their need for a faster way to communicate was the mother of invention for the telephone. Proverb number 46. No man is an island. Explanation. No one is entirely self-sufficient. Everyone relies on others. Example: you can't ignore the advice of others. No man is an island. Proverb number 47. No pain, no gain. Explanation: you have to work hard or suffer to achieve something. Example: you need to practice every day if you want to improve. No pain, no gain. Proverb number 48. Out of sight, out of mind. Explanation: people tend to forget about someone or something if they're not visible or present. Example: I haven't heard from my old friends for years. Out of sight, out of mind, I suppose. Proverb number 49. Once bitten, twice shy. Explanation: after an unpleasant experience, you are cautious to avoid similar experiences in the future. Example: she's hesitant to date again after her last breakup. Once bitten, twice shy. Proverb number 50. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Explanation: what one person considers worthless may be highly valued by another. Example: they were going to throw out that old chair, but I took it. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Proverb number 51. Penny wise, pound foolish. Explanation: being careful with small amounts of money while being wasteful with larger amounts. Example: he saved a few dollars buying the cheaper option, but in the long run, it was penny wise, pound foolish. Proverb number 52. Practice makes perfect. Explanation: the more you do something, the better you become at it. Example: she's not great at the piano yet, but practice makes perfect. Proverb number 53. Rome wasn't built in a day. Explanation: important things take time to create or achieve. Example: don't expect to finish your project in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Proverb number 54. The early bird catches the worm. Explanation: being early or quick gives you an advantage. Example: he arrived at the store before it opened. The early bird catches the worm. Proverb number 55. The grass is always greener on the other side. Explanation: people tend to think that other people's situations are better than their own. Example: she envied her friend's job, but she didn't realize that the grass is always greener on the other side. Proverb number 56. The pen is mightier than the sword. Explanation: writing has more influence and power than fighting or war. Example: he believed that diplomacy and negotiation were more effective than force, as the pen is mightier than the sword. Proverb number 57. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Explanation: those who complain or make their needs known are the ones who receive attention or assistance. Example: she kept calling the customer service hotline until her issue was resolved. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Proverb number 58. There's no smoke without fire. Explanation: there is usually some truth to rumors or accusations. Example: when several coworkers complained about his behavior, he realized there's no smoke without fire. Proverb number 59. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Explanation: everything has a cost, even if it's not immediately apparent. Example: the seminar offered a free lunch, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Attendees were expected to buy products. Proverb number 60. There's no place like home. Explanation: home is the most comfortable and enjoyable place. Example: after traveling for weeks, she was happy to return home. There's no place like home. Proverb number 61. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Explanation: when too many people try to do something together, they may ruin it. Example: they tried to design the project with everyone's input, but too many cooks spoil the broth. Proverb number 62. Two heads are better than one. Explanation: two people working together can solve a problem better than one person. Example: they collaborated on the project, and two heads are better than one. They came up with a brilliant solution. Proverb number 63. Two wrongs don't make a right. Explanation: it is not justified to do something bad to someone just because they did something bad to you. Example: He was angry at his coworker for lying, but he knew that two wrongs don't make a right, so he didn't lie back. Proverb number 64. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Explanation. Follow the customs or behavior of the people in a new place or situation. Example. She learned that when in Rome, do as the Romans do, so she tried the local cuisine. Proverb number 65. Where there's a will, there's a way. Explanation. If you are determined to do something, you will find a way to do it. Example. Despite the challenges, she was determined to finish her degree. Where there's a will, there's a way. Proverb number 66. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Explanation. You can give someone the opportunity to do something, but you can't force them to do it if they don't want to. Example. He provided his friend with job leads, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. His friend had to apply for the jobs himself. Proverb number 67. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Explanation. You can't enjoy the benefits of something while still keeping it. Example. She wanted to keep her job and travel the world, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. She had to choose one. Proverb number 68. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. Explanation. In order to achieve something, there are often sacrifices or difficulties involved. Example. She knew that starting a business would be challenging, but you can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. She was prepared to face the challenges. Proverb number 69. You reap what you sow. Explanation. You experience the consequences of your actions. Example. He had treated his employees with kindness, and you reap what you sow. They were loyal and hardworking. Proverb number 70. You're never too old to learn. Explanation. It is always possible to learn something new, regardless of your age. Example. She started learning to play the piano at 60 because you're never too old to learn. Let's run down the list of the most common 100 English proverbs one more time. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. A friend in need is a friend indeed. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A leopard can't change its spots. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A stitch in time saves 9. A watched pot never boils. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Actions speak louder than words. All's fair in love and war. All's well that ends well. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Better late than never. Better safe than sorry. Beggars can't be choosers. Birds of a feather flock together. Blood is thicker than water. Charity begins at home. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Curiosity killed the cat. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every dog has its day. Every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost. Fortune favors the bold. Good things come to those who wait. Haste makes waste. Honesty is the best policy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If the shoe fits, wear it. If you can't beat them, join them. If you want something done right, do it yourself. In for a penny, in for a pound. It's never too late to mend. It takes two to tango. As we come to the end of our journey diving deep into the wisdom of English proverbs, we've explored the most common 70 proverbs that offer insights into life, relationships, and human nature. Through listening and understanding these proverbs, we've not only improved our language skills, but also gained a deeper understanding of English culture and values. Thank you for joining us on this enriching experience, and remember, the wisdom of English proverbs will always be a guiding light in our journey of learning and exploration.